This is going to be a two-part video on repotting these dracaenas. They are very, very easy plants to take care of, and when I started to tell you about Pangbourne, where I taught for all those years, was we had a planter in the school, and when the school was built, back in the 70s, trying to film from a different angle here, getting the worm castings, put some of that in, then get my magic secret ingredient, soil moist, reduces plant waterings. This is great for everything. It's a pound. It's expensive in a way, but if that bag will do 50 hanging baskets, that's a pretty good deal. So, anyhow, we had dracaenas at the front of the school, and the school had been given portable sort of stainless steel sinks built into, they were double drain sink, built into a cabinet so that you could do science experiments in the classroom. Well, most teachers didn't do science experiments with them, and it's always good to stick your fingers down in there and tap that soil, shake it around those roots, because there were a lot of roots in there. That was really root bound. Anyhow, these dracaenas were planted. Everybody took cuttings out of the dracaenas at the front of the school. Dracaena fragranza. Guess that's how you pronounce it. And one day we came to school, and lo and behold, they were blooming. And no wonder they're called Dracaena fragranza, because they have a very delightful bloom. Alright, here we go. These were sort of sitting in the shade. That doesn't look too good. That one looks fine. I think they just needed to be repotted. So, anyhow, it was a beautiful, delightful smell, and everybody in their classroom who had those dracaena had a classroom that smelt luscious. So, here's one of my bargain plants from Lowe's the other day. That was $3. These two plants were $3. That was $1.50 a piece. And these pots were $1 a couple years ago at the dollar store. And some of you might wonder what I did with one of the pots that I got. That says $1. That was one of the thrift store buys for 50 cents. Isn't it pretty? Half off their gardening supplies. And I'll show you a favorite coleus. This is in another one of those dollar store planters from a few years ago. Has a drainage hole in the bottom. And this is a coleus I grew from seed. I just absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's such a pretty color. And these are cuttings. Just one little pot of a bunch of cuttings. And here's another. This is the mother plant. This is why I don't change my potting soil right away. I bought this plant last year. It was very spindly in that pot. Never changed the soil. But look what good care. I mean, look how big it is. There's my hand. My hand. My hand. It's huge. Alright, there's a sneak peek. Here's a coleus that I grew from seed. This is another delightful coleus. Not sure how it'll show up. But it looks like confetti on the leaves. So these are two seedlings. This is what I call black